Hi there, Joka here, and today I'm stopping by to show you how I made this card duo with the Spellbinders December small die kit. Alright, so I selected these two 6x6 paper pads from Fancy Pens. These are older Christmas papers, and I will be using these for today's projects. And I will also show you all the little pieces of this die set because it's really there's a lot of little pieces. So this die, it actually coordinates with the large die kit, which is a set of curtains, actually two sets of curtains, I think. And this one is a window. So you have two separate windows and a few of these different things that you can use with it. The stars, so you can create starry skies, and there's that well, there's a moon, some clouds, which I believe I didn't use. Then I think these are raindrops, and then there's that tree. This is a cat with two different tails, so it can go either way. And then there are all these potted plants and a few different sentiments that you can create. One of them is called Wish Upon a Star, then the second is Dream Big, and then this one is Happy Together. So it's a lot of different things that you can do with this one. I, however, since it's still November, decided to go with a Christmas themed card. So I'm going to show you how I made that card just with different papers. So I'm adding a pattern paper to my card base. These are both top folding A2 size cards. So that is 5.5 by 4.25 inches. And I'm adding a different pattern paper at the bottom. These are both stripes, and I'm really not bothered that they are going, one is vertical, the other one is horizontal. I like to mix patterns. And then my window frame is going to be black, and it has white tiny polka dots. And I also die cut it from black cardstock, and I will layer them up. I think I have 2 layers of black cardstock and then one pattern paper, just so that I have a little bit of dimension on my card. I like dimension. I mean, I'm sure that you could skip this step, but I don't know, I just like that feel. So I did this with both windows, and I am going to adhere them in place. I just had a quick look at my other cards so that they are kind of in the same position. And once I've done this, I will die cut the inner pieces for the window. And I die cut these from a paper that has small snowflakes on it. So basically, I did not use any of these inner dies, you know, the starry sky that you could create. For these ones, I did not use any of that. I will show you a third card at the end of this video that I don't have a process video for. There I used the tree, and also I combined the large die kit and the small die kit. So basically I'm using the curtain die as well. That's like an interactive die. You will see it at the end of this video. All right, so I die cut some flowers. These don't come with this die set. I think they are in the Season's Greetings die set that I've used in a previous video, which is a reindeer hat, and I'm almost certain that these flowers are from that set. Now I have the cat here. I also die cut this one in white from I think Nina Solar White, and I die cut it 3 times, and I'm layering it up again, just for dimension. This way I don't even have to add foam tape to it. The head is now laying perfectly on the window frame. I'm also going to add some, okay, so first, the sentiment. I made it very easy. I just die cut it from red pattern paper, and then I'm just attaching it to a white cardstock, and then I will cut it out. I could have done this. There is a die that you could use for the background, so the white, basically. But I thought it was just way quicker if I do this by hand. And then I'm adding one more layer just so that it's sturdier, and then I'll add some foam tape, and that's it. I'll just adhere it down on my card base. Of course, you could make it a bit more complicated and then die cut it from the sentiment. You could die cut it from white as well, and then piece back all the white pieces. But I didn't think it really mattered here. Now, some of these leaves are from this die set, but some of them, so the bigger ones, that is actually a plant, like in a pot. But I used it here to create this window decoration, so to say. And the smaller ones are, I will have to check because right now I don't remember, but I think just last month die kit. I will check and I will add everything in the description box below. So I die cut these from two different papers. These are actually not the fancy pants papers. These are from Alexander Renke, and they are a bit heavier weight. So one of them is like a yellow green kind, and the other one is, it has a linen type of design. So not the texture, but the design is like linen. That's the darker green. And now I'm just arranging them like, well, no rhyme or reason. I just the way I like it. So but it's very easy to create this design. I just wanted to have I wanted them to follow the shape of the window, but also kind of sticking out here and there a bit randomly. It's very easy to do, and I love the texture that it creates. I'm also adding some of the leaves between the flowers, just so that it's not black there, that it seems like there is greenery there too. And once I'm done with all of this, I will also add some enamel dots to the flower. Just again, another pop of, well, not color, because the color is going to be the same, but just so that there's a different texture and dimension there too. I don't know, I really like the Christmas feel of this. I didn't want to do like a starry sky, or I'm still it's just November, so I'm still in the Christmas creating mood. So yeah, but you could do so many things with these dies, any season, any event. Really, it's very versatile. So to finish it, I'm just adding some twine at the top, and then that's it. On the other card that I created earlier, I added two cats, a white and a black one. Here it is. So that one says happy together. Oh, and here is the bonus card that I promised in the beginning. So this is the curtain. This is one type of curtain that you can make, and then it slides, as you can see, and then it reveals the sentiment and the design that you make. I just really went very simple, just a cat and some plants. So that's it. I just wanted to show you. All right. I hope I could inspire you in some way with these cards. And I'm really happy that you stopped by. and I'll see you next time. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.